Ratio is a comparison between two quantities using division. It expresses how many times one quantity is contained within another. Proportion, on the other hand, relates to ratios and states that they are equal. In other words, if two ratios are proportional, their corresponding fractions or decimals are equal to each other. This concept is commonly used in various mathematical and real-world contexts for comparison and scaling. How can we form ratios and proportions? To form ratios, compare two quantities by dividing one by the other. For proportions, set up to equal ratios and solve for the missing value. Ratios and proportions help to express relationships between quantities and solve various problems in mathematics and everyday life. Example, suppose you have a recipe that requires 2 cups of flour and 1 cup of sugar to make a batch of cookies. You want to make a larger batch and need to figure out how much flour and sugar to use. Ratios. The ratio of flour to sugar in the original recipe is 2:1. This means for every 2 cups of flour, you need 1 cup of sugar. Proportions. Let's say you want to make 4 batches of cookies. You can set up a proportion to find out how much flour and sugar you need. So, for 4 batches of cookies, you would need 8 cups of flour and 4 cups of sugar. This example demonstrates how to use ratios and proportions to scale up a recipe while maintaining the same flour to sugar ratio.